So I was thinking about people say if they want to, they will. And that's a true statement I know today. Because even when I was younger and I was hungover and I got 2 to 3 hours sleep and I got up and went to work the next day, or even still drunk, sorry, it was not hangover. Hangover came later. I was still drunk and showed up to work on time and went to work. Yeah. That was a restaurant too. I had to deal with people. I had a good time night before though. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's why God got me pregnant so early. Because if not, I would become alcoholic. Because at that point, I didn't care if I became one or not. I know my son saved my life from being alcoholic. I really do. Because if it wasn't for me getting pregnant, I wouldn't have quit drinking every few months when it became too obsessive. I wouldn't have had the mind frame to stop before my child. I drank every weekend, and sometimes during the week before I got pregnant. And then I went into a job where I could drink every night. So yeah, I'm grateful for my blessings and my lessons. I really am. But the dedication I showed to a job that didn't give two shits about me. What do you think I'm gonna do with a man that gives a fuck? Well, better watch out. Maybe that's why I'm single this long. Because I'm too damn picky, I ain't settling. I know I ain't settling. I know I don't have to. I've always been picky. I'm very, very picky. It's just worse now. Because now I'm not letting somebody damage me because they're damaged. I'll help you, but you ain't damaging me in the process. You can help me adjust and fix my shortcomings. I'm good with that. But damaging me? No. Abusing me? Ain't happen no more. No more. So, yeah, I'm even more picky than I used to be. Because before I let you damage me, you could treat me however you wanted as soon as you got me long enough. And that's the truth. Because they did. They really did. And they knew it. Because I had daddy issues. And mama issues. Sibling issues. Not at all. Me and my sibling got along when I got with somebody. Boy, they isolated me real quick from my siblings. Real quick. They made sure I didn't see my siblings. Not knowing I was crazier than my siblings are. My brothers ain't got shit on me. They think they do, but they really don't. They don't know how my mind works. So, I mean, it was always me putting up with it, thinking I deserved it. Because it's your fault I did it. It's your fault. I believed it. It was my fault. Always. I was always at fault. As a child, a young adult, girlfriend, wife, all of it was my fault. So I believed it always was. Because that's all I was told. Watch what you teach your kids. Watch what you believe for yourself. Do that part. Watch what you believe for yourself. Isolation is where we disconnect from people right then for a little bit. We sit in solitude and try to figure something out by ourselves. Sometimes you can't isolate when you want to do that. Sometimes you gotta grin and bear it and keep on going. I know I had to do it when I was working after Max left. I didn't get to isolate. I had to keep going. Get up every day, go to work, say, fuck it, let's go. Go home, eat my dinner. If I could keep it down, lay down, go to bed. And it wasn't because of my depression. It was because I still couldn't keep food down right away. And then I didn't want to eat right away when he first left. Anyways, isolation is not to hurt our friends. It really isn't. What it's for is we believe that we are burdens on anybody around us. That's why we isolate. It's not to not hurt nobody else either. It's because we feel like we are burdens. I used to tell myself it's because I don't want to hurt nobody else while I'm hurting. That's not true. I still won't hurt somebody else when I'm hurting. It's because I feel like I'm a burden and bothering others with my problems. And I don't want to do that. So a lot of times my problems ain't even been told till way after they're fixed. Because I'm not going to bother you with them. It's my burden, not yours. And when the problem gets fixed, it's no longer a burden. It's dealt with, handled. Bye-bye it goes. And so, yep. That's the sad truth of isolation. But when God isolates you, it's different. God's isolating you because you weren't listening when he was trying to get you to move. While people around you, you didn't want to listen. He wanted you to adjust this while people around you didn't want to listen. I know. I know all too well. The fact he tried every way to get my attention, except for isolate me until the last part, and I didn't give it to him, yeah, I can tell you right now. I was praying to him, but I wasn't listening to him telling me, move. It's time to move. Because I was like, no, he can move out. I ain't moving out. He got places he can go. I ain't got none. I moved him back to his family. My family's 7 states away. That's how that went down. I think that's part of it. Some agreed to. Honestly, it was just me not trusting myself. Because my body was telling me all kinds of stuff. And I wasn't trusting it. You wake up in the middle of him having sex with somebody else in the same area as I am. And I wasn't trusting it. Like, I look back and I'm like, damn, I was dumb. But I went to let go any other way. Obviously, because I didn't. I wanted to give up on him any other way. The reason I did not want to give up on him is not just the abuse and the breaking down that he did to me. It is the abandonment. My abandonment issues and he had abandonment issues. And I didn't want to abandon him. Yeah. I didn't want him to feel like he was not good enough for somebody to still fight for. So I did. So, yeah. Not everything we do is selfish. Not everything we do is selfless. Sometimes we need to learn where to be selfish at, though, and where to be selfless at. That part's a fine line sometimes for some of us. I don't know how to be selfish. I really don't. The only thing I'm selfish with is my partner. That's it. And that's a hard line for me. And I had to share every partner I ever had. Because they couldn't be selfish to keep me. And do one rule. One freaking rule. They got to beat the hell out of me every little way. All they had to do was keep their dick in their damn pants. Yeah. Didn't know it was that damn hard. I really didn't.